Hello.
How are we doing tonight, Ben? How is your
Um,
mental issues?
God, don't ask. It's just been a pain in the butt, right? Pain in the butt.
What has happened?
I was typing my email disappeared, and I was trying to like log in. I've been trying it since about 10 past, 8, trying to log in. It just wouldn't let me.
The
So,
best news is, Ben, you're finally on this live studio.
thank you. Yes, thank you for having me
Bit of
again, Tom.
positivity. That's all you need for a Monday evening. A bit of positivity.
Yes.
So, Ben, have you watched prior urban explorations chat shows on this channel, as well as the paranormal interviews?
I've had a quick glimpse of yours, um, of your Urban Explorers. I haven't really had a look at the
At the
channel
chat
ones
show.
yet. The chats though.
Well,
When I
the urban
were you
exploration chats are a fun way of exploring the urban exploration side of it, as you will be the first candidate to explore that. So I'm hoping you can have a fun time
Oh,
on this
yeah,
live show.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I do have friends that do explores, and I've been out with them on explores. So they'll do their urban explores while I do my paranormal investigation. So, but I have done abandoned explores even without doing a paranormal investigation. It's just going out and just looking at the history, and that's what I love. That's another reason why I love
I
doing
love
that.
documenting and taking photographs, and also doing the history. I like doing all three because it does amaze me. It really does amaze me what you can do in the urban explorational field.
Yeah, it really does.
And I got some very good explores coming up for you, Ben, so do not miss it. And also, anyone's watching these lives as well, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn notifications on, and make sure you watch the content, because that's what the channel's about, delivering urban exploration and live interviews. So
Yes.
don't miss any of them. Subscribe
No.
now.
Go subscribe, guys.
Even Ben knows how much of a good content creator I am.
Absolutely. Honestly, some great ones. I've got to watch a couple more, but I'm really enjoying them. Really
Well,
enjoying them.
this is like a freestyle show today, Ben. So tell the viewers how you've been and what you've
Uh,
been up to in the last couple of weeks.
I've been okay, thank you. I've been doing my investigations. I do Instagram live communications with my spirit box and stuff. So just looking and planning. I do actually have an investigation planned for July, the end of July. Really looking forward to that. And we're hopefully got one next month. Oh, so as well next month, but the middle of next month, July, July. So that should
That'll
be
be
pretty
very
exciting.
interesting. I'll be Ben. I'll be very interesting.
Yeah, we're going to the infamous Cannock Chase, and
You've
then
done a
there's
lot of
a
videos on Mechanic Chase, haven't you, prior? You've done a lot of videos there, haven't you?
yeah, but where I'm going is where everything's been seen, like the black-eyed children, where this dark entity is. That's where I've seen explorers and investigators actually camp out there with their equipment, and they've caught stuff, and that's going to be terrifying. So, but it's
Interesting.
night time we're going, so it's going to be even worse.
The thing is, though, Ben, don't give up on the locations. Continue revisiting and revisiting and revisiting.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
in that same aspect as well, you're updating your community about what happened to the site since you've been there. So it's important to keep the viewers updated throughout the course of urban exploration and urban exploring.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do enjoy. I would, trying to find places to investigate or explore further afield. I mean, Cannock Chase is one of the areas at night. This specific area that we're going to is probably is the most haunted part of the forest. And then at the end of July, I'm going to be spending the night at a haunted hotel up north.
Sounds really cool, that does. Sounds
Yeah,
really
that
cool.
really looking forward to that one. Really excited because there's going to be a few of us. There's going to be a few of us at Cannock as well. But yeah,
Well, it will be the good time though, everyone. I haven't been able to update you yet on the Facebook page front. The Facebook page is live as we speak today, so if you do want to give a follow on the new Facebook page, you can do. It's called Global Discoveries. Make sure you follow me on there, because not only you'll have exclusive updates, but you'll also have exclusive live streams on there as well. I don't know what I'll be doing on the Facebook page as such yet, because it's in early development. But do follow and do share the pages, Ben. You got to get the message. The Facebook page is out there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have Facebook.
You don't
I'm,
own Facebook.
nope, not now. Nah, I'm not really a big fan of Facebook. I personally, for me, I think
Facebook is more like
Instagram.
an Instagram, but
Yeah,
it is a bit tricky opening up Facebook pages as such, because you've got to go through all the process, and
yeah,
it's probably timely for most creators who probably wouldn't want to have that
yeah,
time building one.
yeah.
But
I mean,
what Facebook
yeah,
offers though is fantastic, fantastic
TikTok,
facilities on Facebook.
TikTok as well. I would recommend TikTok because there are a
TikTok.
lot. Yeah, I've come across loads of explorers on there, paranormal investigators.
Yes, with TikTok, it's controversial, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
you've got to do trending topics. You can't do your own topics, because then it won't be seen as much. So TikTok is like a YouTube, isn't it? Really, but
it is. Yeah,
based on dance, isn't it? Like dance videos or mockery videos or anything like that, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I do promote my stuff, and like if I do take photos, I will put them on there, and maybe if I filmed a video, I like to maybe do like a little trailer, like a 20-second trailer, and I'll put it on there and add a bit of music in the background, so that teases my followers of what's coming up. And I do exactly the
Hmm.
same thing. I put that on YouTube and then on my Instagram. I do have Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter as much. So
I've not really been active on Twitter as such, and I say that because normally I'd tweet on them, no daily, but sometimes I run out of things to tweet. And it's a case of, how do you stay active in that regard? How do you maintain an active profile on Twitter? You have to be a very good blogger or a very good, social media celebrity in that case scenario to use Twitter every day as such. But,
yeah,
Twitter is where famous creators, use it to blag about their day and all that. So, it's just trying to stay on top of that and trying to find a trending topic to tweet about. It's just an ongoing circle, isn't it? I like to call it the tweet circle.
the tweet circle. Yeah, I mean, I like sometimes just going on, just having a look, see what's on, and then I really should start using it a bit more, especially like for my paranormal stuff, because I am following a lot of paranormal investigators, and I'm being, and they're following me. So maybe I should start promoting more on there as well, rather than just Instagram and TikTok.
Well, I'll be sure to promote your YouTube page on my website, Jason Spirits. That sounds a very good deal there.
Thank
Promoting
you very
Jason
much.
Spirits on a more global scale.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's all good. I mean, publicity is great for content creators because, everyone's seeing their content, and that's what it's about. It's about getting noticed, and that's what my aim is, and that's why I try to do that to every channel, to give them their opportunity, their chance to introduce themselves, what they're about, their branding, and it just gives them a chance to interact with audiences that may come across your channel from watching this and give you a subscribe because of your content. That's what it's about. It's about getting noticed.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I was just looking for the chats, but I can't seem to see any. I was like trying to use my other device here,
Don't
but I'm
worry,
having to.
Jason Spirits, the live chat is being taken care of. I can
Yeah,
assure you on that.
I
But
said I'm still
Jason
having
Spirits,
issues.
it is time for a quick commercial, and when we return, do you know what time it will be?
But it'd be flashback time.
It will be photography reviews, where we take a
Oh,
look about your photos.
oh,
So,
brilliant. Okay,
do have a
thank you.
nice cup of tea, Jason Spirits, and we will return right after this. Ben, are we ready for this?
Yep, let's do it.
Do you know what photos will be the first ones to be on the showing?
No idea, but we'll have a look.
No idea. Well, Ben, you're going to get a surprise, and here
Okie
we
dokie.
go. So, Ben, on photography reviews, what we do is we review photographs and you tell us what we are seeing, basically. So, on this first photograph here, what can we see?
I'm just trying to think which church that is.
Well, I'm on the wrong one, I think. Yep,
Yes, I think I
I'm on
know
this
where
one.
that is. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the church's
I do
name.
apologize for the names in the comments. If you don't want that
It's
publicly shown, do email me and I will blur it after the
uh
broadcast. But,
yeah.
yeah,
If you don't mind blurring it, that'd be great, mate. I'm just
of
trying.
course.
I know where it is, but I'm trying to think of the name of it. I know what I can't remember the name, but I do know where it is. It's in Staffordshire. Blith. I think it's Blythbury. It's in.
What I'll
My,
do is I'll zoom out of this. It's going to be a bit too late now because I showed it on screen. But never fear though, Ben, as requested, this will be blurred after the broadcast, so don't fear about that one. But
thank
yeah,
you.
that looks like that looks like a very good photograph there, Ben. That looks like a very good, intriguing photograph.
Yeah, it was. I know where it is. The name of the church. Wait a minute. I think it was St Michael's or something. St Michael's maybe. This was
It looks nice
taken.
because we can see, it's a quality image as well, isn't it? You can see the outdoors of it. It's
Yeah,
really nice. I like that. It's a very good shot. I wonder how you took it like that. Did you use like an iPhone, a Samsung, or?
I've just my phone, just my normal phone, mate. Apps just use my phone. I don't do any
That is
editing with it.
that is some good quality.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, as I've said before, I think we spoke about, equipment. I mean,
What phone
perfect
is it
happy
that
with.
you use then? Is it an iPhone, a Samsung?
I'm actually using the Samsung A52.
And he produced photographs like that.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
it really
That
is
is
good quality.
absolutely amazing. Really amazing that. As we can see there though, we got some very good shots though taken from outside of the place. It really is
Yeah,
looks lovely. I mean, you can see the detail. The detail on it is phenomenal. It really is.
it's,
It's so
if yeah,
eye-catching.
believe it's a grade one building, I believe.
It really is fantastic. That I like that.
Yeah,
Really is nice.
yeah, it is the church I'm thinking of, but the
That is
name,
amazing.
I can't think what the name was. But yeah,
Amazing.
I remember that the name eludes me, but I don't know why St Michael's comes into my head. But that was like one of my favourite places to go. There was a lady there, just tending to the graves, and she told me a little bit about the history of it. And right next to that church is a hall, um, and some of the family members are actually buried in that cemetery because I just stumbled upon the gravestones, which I had no clue that they were buried there until I actually went up to this lady and says, "Oh, I've just found so and so," and she says, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're buried here. The family's buried here." I was like, I didn't even know.
It's
And I just
disturbing, but as you can see though from my angle, those photographs, it's like they're taken on an iPhone 13. And
really,
for a Samsung at A52, I think that's half the price of an iPhone. And they're
yeah,
doing amazing photos like that. It is astonishing. It really is. I like
it
it.
is. Thank you, thank you.
It really is quality photographs. What about you, Ben? Looking back at these now, what do you think about the photographs you took?
At the time when you take them, you don't realise, but when other people see them, it's like they see it differently to me. I took the photos because I thought, wow, this church is stunning. Because I think this was just after I did an investigation here, and I thought I've got to take some shots, and I did.
It's amazing. It,
Really, is a good one.
I'm over the moon, really, because if I look on the internet about a Samsung A52, I mean, I'm sure the price that it offers is mind-blowing for what it really does. It really does shine to detail. It's amazing.
Yeah, just it was in the
For
middle of
those who's looking
nowhere.
to get a Samsung, I think Ben's got a top product there, to be fair. For
Forget your
those who got
iPhones.
Samsung.
Don't want an iPhone. Get yourself a Samsung A52.
£300. That isn't. all expensive.
Well,
£300. That is fantastic.
I'm on contract, so I only pay monthly. I pay obviously a month the contract, and I get the phone free. So
Well, for those who want a Samsung for their Christmas or their birthdays, I think you've got a really hot product there. If you do photographs, Ben's got a top product for you, and I'm sure Ben would recommend even more products if you inbox him as well. I mean, iPhones are fantastic as well because I
I don't
got an
know
iPhone,
anything
so
about.
I wouldn't really bad
I don't
mouth
know.
Apple as such.
I don't
But
know anything about iPhones, Apple, anything like that. I've always had Samsung. I've always had
okay,
Android.
well,
So
that is amazing. That is amazing.
looking back at it now, it's you don't really see the quality until, but it's like, yeah,
Do
that's
you use
really,
anything else then, Ben? The reason why I'm asking is because these shots are, they're stable, if you know what I mean. They're not wobbly, they're not wonky. So do you carry like a selfie stick, perhaps, to
yeah, I carry a
line this
selfie.
out?
I tried to carry a selfie stick, and with the tripod, it's actually what I'm using right now as we speak. Unfortunately, it is broke. It won't extend, so I've got to get myself a new one. So luckily, I can still use it to do this, but I can't extend it, so I've got to get myself a new one. I do have. I use this as well, which is well what I do my filming in. So I
Oh,
put
yeah,
my
that
phone
is
there.
good, that. That is fantastic, that.
So sometimes I'll hold it like that and take photos. I do this for filming. There's a light that goes there. I'm just going to show you quickly.
That is good. That is good pieces. How do you get these then?
It was actually it was made for me, by someone who I don't talk to anymore because he's not a very nice person. But, yeah, he created this for me. That goes there, the light. So when your lights are off, you can dim it, change the type of settings, and it's chargeable as well.
That is fantastic.
So yeah,
That
it's
is.
a nice little bit of kit.
You got some good gadgets there, Ben. I must say, you really are going out with a bang with what you deliver. Seriously.
I mean, I've got, just to quickly show you, I've got a K2 meter, which picks up any electromagnetic field. So if you're in the middle of nowhere that's got no electricity, and you put this in the middle of the floor and it starts spiking after like 5 minutes, you know something that's affecting this. And then, of course, I don't have them with me. They're on my window sub. I do have some dowsing rods as well. Also, I've got my EVP recorder. I have actually caught some creepy EVPs on this. So, yeah.
That is fantastic, Ben. That is very, very amazing, in fact.
Thanks.
I
And
think
I am looking for some new
you're
ones.
more planned than what I am with what
I
I
am
just
look,
seen behind the scenes there. That is fantastic.
yeah, I am looking to buy another piece of equipment, but I haven't decided what yet. So, any ideas, spirit box wise? If anyone's watching, please let me know what you would recommend for me. 'Cause that would be great.
I think I think, everyone's got a good point there, though. If anyone wants some ideas or what to buy or how to make their equipment fantastic for traveling, I think Ben is your right person there for what he got behind the scenes. But if anyone wants some advice, though, I'm always available as well. Giving advice for beginners, if you're struggling with equipment, what equipment would you recommend, and so on. Do give me an inbox on the social media feeds, or email me, in fact, and I will recommend some ideas or advice for those who wants it. But yeah, we're gonna move on now to the next photograph.
Okie
And
dokie.
I think I blurred this next photograph out. Let me just verify it before it goes on screen. But yeah, let's just have a look now at this photograph. Just want to make sure nothing's on here. Dee, 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 dee. But Ben, are you enjoying the show so far? You enjoying it?
I am. It's something a little bit different than, just talking about the paranormal.
But this show we're now going to talk about urban exploration, which makes it good because I'm
It
an
does,
urban
yeah.
explorer, you're an urban explorer, so
Sort of.
it fits very well. It really does.
Yeah. But
There we go. So we're going to show you this photograph now, viewers. I've removed all the private information out. So
yeah,
yes, what we see in
yes.
here then, Ben? What do we
Um,
see?
This is an old school where my friend, who's an urban explorer, he's been there before. This dates back from World War One or World War Two, and
I mean, from what I can see here, it looks amazing.
yeah, it was. He came. My friend went there on his own, and he was in one of the rooms, and he heard like something knock or something fall off over or something, and that's why he wanted me to go and do an investigation there. So we both did videos there. He did his explore. I did my investigation. Obviously, I had to, before I do any investigation, I try to do a bit of filming first to show people around, and then I start the investigation. And then obviously I take some shots in between as well. But that is
Yeah,
like
that is
something out of a horror
fantastic.
film.
That is amazing what I'm seeing there. That is full of quality. I
That's
really
like
like it.
something out of a horror film. That is like an abandoned school.
It just looks amazing, Ben. Don't doubt yourself in your work. Keep it going. Because you're inspiring a lot of creators, mine, like I'm doing as well, and many other content creators are doing it as well. Now, they're inspiring many people to join the urban exploration community or join, or to make your own content that you enjoy doing. And that's the inspiration that people are looking for. So if we can all do it, everyone that's watching this live or watching this on replay, yourself can do it as well. Believe in yourself, and the results are magical. And I'm sure Ben will say that as well, of course.
Yeah, I really do enjoy doing a bit of both. I try to incorporate it in one video, like doing the investigation, but also showing, the history of the place, giving information, just showing, the viewers, what it looks like. Um, it was really eerie there because there was something about that place, like really eerie about it. Like yeah, definitely, there was definitely something there because I was using my spirit box and stuff, and I was getting voices and getting voices come through on it, names. So yeah, it was pretty interesting.
No, this is not urban exploration, everyone, on this next photograph, but I have to show it because I like the detail in it. But Ben, do recap the viewers as well watching or might have seen it already, what this
Okay,
photograph is and where it becomes relevant.
I believe this is Castle Ring. Castle Ring is a part of Cannock Chase, and it is haunted. Where my house is, I'm on a ley line, and the ley line actually goes from Castle Ring all the way through Cannock Chase, I believe. And it used to be, back in, I think it was like the 1100s, it used to be an iron fort. So
Yeah.
it used to be like you could when you go there, you can tell because it's just like, you can see where it used to be. And after doing some research, there were like Celtic tribes, I think they were like Celtic tribes. And the fascinating thing was that I was getting like voices come through in my spirit box that had sort of like Scottish accent, which I thought was incredible.
I just like the detail that you captured there. I
Mm,
mean, you can see everything, the skies,
yeah,
everything. It really is fantastic detail, I must admit. It's really fantastic.
yeah. No,
But Ben, we're
yeah,
going to do these last photographs and we're going to move on to something more fun. And do you know what that is?
I
We're
don't at
going
the
to be
moment.
moving on to video reviews, where we video, well, we, not video, where we review your videos and you get to also review mine in some ways as well. So that will be interesting. So we're just going to quickly go through these last photographs. But those who are watching these lives, please do comment if you've got any questions, as me or Ben, depending on which questions referred to, we will answer them. So please do interact in these shows. We need the interaction. So yeah, please
Oh,
do comment those who are watching this live. But yeah, Ben, show us what we're seeing here. Where there's this photograph taken, and we
this
yeah.
this is St Luke's Church, and it's literally about 10 minutes away from where I live. And yeah, it's a really, really nice church, and I've been there a few times. My parents got married there, I believe.
Thing is, taking the photographs though, you are doing exploring as well because you're taking photographs of such glorious
Exactly.
masterpieces.
I would say I'm a paranormal investigator slash explorer. I suppose you could
Because
say that.
it'll tie in together, but the difference is, you would release exploring videos and then you would release a separate video. Or maybe mix them, but then those who want just to see you explore, you would put something on screen saying, this is where it becomes an investigation. You might lose views in some ways, but you're not doing it for views, are you? Doing it because you enjoy both and
Yeah,
providing
exactly.
both content. So it's all about doing what you feel what's best for your channel because it's your channel and you're the one that runs it. So it's all about making that choice for yourself. But I must say though, urban explorations, all paranormal, they both do tie in well. But yeah, I mean,
Excellent.
there's nice little steps here. There's nice little church on the outside, nice quality as well. You can see all the desertedness as well, all the dereliction.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is quality masterpiece I've
Yeah.
seen.
It's not
It is.
abandoned, by the way. It's not abandoned. Still
It's not.
being.
You don't have to report about abandoned though. Chasing spirits is all about capturing what is a treasure masterpiece that you've
It
captured
is.
there. Because you still show the deterioration. You're still showing that deterioration. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
that is something as well, isn't it? Still showing what is a deteriorated building.
Yes.
But yeah,
It's
Ben, we're
pretty.
now going to move on to the classic video reviews. So what does video reviews is? We will show you a video on screen that you've done, and we will, leave our thoughts about it. So,
Okay.
Chasing Spirits, are you ready for the first video on screen?
Let's do it.
Got planned for you is we're going to explore the ruin, but it's that church, okay? I'm going to do an invest at that church. It looks a beautiful church, beautiful cemetery. So yeah, so let's have a walk around. We're going to show you different various parts of the ruin. There was even somewhere where there was baths and things like that, changing rooms. From what Luke was saying, I think it dates back to the 11th century. So I'm going to show you now. Absolutely stunning place this is. Okay, so here we are at one of the areas of the ruin. This was the changing room. Okay, this was the changing room, and this unheated room, frigidarium. As you can see, guys, if you want to read it, pause the video if you wish. And always, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Smash that like button, guys, it really does help. And of course, make sure notifications are on. As I said, guys, I'm with Luke to explore over there. He's the one that told me about this place. And this is an area where the heated rooms were. I mean, obviously this is probably like your sauna. Yeah, the sauna's there. Okay, as I said, guys, if you want to read this, please pause. I do apologise about the sun, but I'd rather it be sunny than raining. So, I'm not sure what this area was used for, but it's quite dangerous, so obviously I'm not going to climb down or anything. So guys, this is the exploring part. It's that church up there that I'm going to investigate, right up there. See on the left? Take some photos as well for you guys as well. So this is kind of like an explore slash investigation, I suppose you could call it. Because originally I was going to do an invest here, but I'm thinking I'll do it up by the church, because you can still get spirits from here coming forward. It's another area here. I did some reading that I think this is like something to do with 50 AD. I could be wrong, but you know, God. Ooh. Okay then guys, we are at another part of this absolutely amazing ruin. Guys, just look at this. This is actually the courtyard. In this reconstruction of the Mancio is shown with an open central courtyard or an atrium with a formal garden and gallery on the first floor. It is also possible that the central area might have been roofed over, and that's what it looks like, guys. Wow. Can you imagine all the history that this holds? Do you know what, guys? I think I'm actually going to get the Spirit Talker out because it's quite quiet, and then I might take it up there, guys. So guys, I'm going to run the Spirit Talker in a moment. I'm just going to quickly show you around here first. This is just incredible. This is amazing, guys. Guys, I shall be right back. So then, guys, I'm picking up something already. I've just heard sexy time, but they did have orgies back in the day, wouldn't I imagine? Like, you know, they would have. There's no doubt about it to be like wine and food and dancing and music. This stunning little church, which I don't know the name of, unfortunately, but look at that. This is just kept so immaculate, so immaculate. And I'm going to do a quick Spirit Talker session in here, probably take some shots, and obviously there's some graves over here, which again, I'm not going to focus on much because it doesn't really matter. If they want to come communicate with us, then they can. Okay, guys, we found the name. It's St. John's Wall. Quite a few old ones here. This is creepy. Guys, I'm going to do a quick... I will do a Spirit Talk session in a moment. There we are, St. John's Walls Church. St. John's Walls. And there's a Commonwealth wall graves as well. Okay, which makes sense. Let's go around here. Some old graves here. Okay, I can't go there. Let's get back there. There's some graves there. Got planned for you is we're going to explore the ruin.
So Ben, what do we see on that video there? Because I do like how you said about the history and everything like that. It's a very detailed video, and I like how it's massive. You know, it was a fantastic place to visit.
It is. I mean, I never heard of it until the guy who was with. That's the guy who I usually go with to do explores, Luke. He'll drop me a text and say, do you want to go explore and do an investigation here? And he told me that it used to be an old Roman ruin.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, absolutely. I think we picked a really, really good day for it, to go. It was sunny. It was quite warm. But yeah, it was fascinating. I love anything like that.
I really loved it.
That,
I really
that
liked the way I
church
watched
was
it.
just, the
And for
church
those
was
who
just
haven't watched
fantastic.
it, please go over to Ben's YouTube channel and watch it all the way to the conclusion, because it is a fantastic video to see. And not only that video though, go check out every video of Ben's. Go check out from start to finish. Watch something that you may not have watched, as it will inspire you to, to make your own content. As I said earlier, it's all about finding that inspiration, finding that motivation, finding what you enjoy doing on a public forum. Am I right, Ben?
Absolutely. I mean, as you can see, I love doing paranormal investigations / explores. And if you've noticed, I like to do reaction videos to other people's content, like short videos, and give my
Yes,
reactions and thoughts.
reaction videos are allowed on YouTube, believe it or not, because it's criticism as well, isn't it? It's giving reasonable criticism with areas of improvement. So that's where reaction videos tends to become, interesting, because it's hearing your disagreements on what you're watching and hearing what you agree with. So that's what makes reaction videos somewhat entertaining to watch. Obviously, the content creator that you're reacting to may find it very controversial, but it's just expressing your views.
Yeah.
I think that's where it comes down to. It's expressing your views as a creator.
Exactly, yeah. But I love them. I do. I love watching it.
But Ben, this
Honestly,
is the chance now where you get to review one of my videos. Are you ready for that?
yeah, let's do it.
So everyone that haven't seen it already, this is going to be my first explore that I've done on this very channel. I must say though, before it starts, I did find a lot in this explore. I really did. But yeah, let's roll the VT. I won't be showing the whole video though, just so everyone knows. I'll be showing some clips of this. But if you do want to watch the full video, it's on the channel live now, so do go over and watch it. So yes, guys, this is abandoned. This is a very interesting explore. Very interesting one. Everything has just been smashed. Like we've got the ceiling, wiring all over, all that. Do apologise for the for the bandwidth, everyone. It's not the greatest where I'm at, so I'm hoping that's not going to cause too much of a disturbance. But yeah, it does make a very good explore. It really does. It's fantastic, and it's really interesting.
That's an old PC.
It is.
Do you know why it was abandoned? Did they just up and leave, or?
You would have to see my website for that. I did post the history, but it was a while back, so I don't remember about it as such. But from what I can see from there, though, it was abandoned for so many years. It really was. Glass smashed. Got bar. Beautiful arms. Opening hours. So, Ben, by looking at that then, what's your first impressions?
That's just like, it's, when you stumble upon things like that, you can sometimes you find it like sad as well that,
It
you
is.
often wonder,
It is.
you wonder like, why did they, did they leave, or, did they just up and move and it's just been left there?
It's sad to see how it is now, though, by any means of
Mm,
the stretch of imagination. But that's how it is, isn't it? As time goes on, as years goes about, it all comes to financial, and it could be for any reasons. It could be just
exactly.
for
Yeah.
a handful of reasons. They might want to change business. They might want to move on to different things. Who knows, isn't it? I mean, not everything, unfortunately, is in the public press. So that's assumption, really. But who knows, isn't it? But it's sad to
Exactly.
see it. It really is sad to see it. But Ben, what we're going to do now, though, is we're going to go for a commercial, and when we return, we're going to be discussing some urban exploration news. Are you ready for that?
Oh yeah,
It will be
absolutely.
very
Let's do it.
interesting. So yeah, we're going to be coming back right after this. Everyone, don't go anywhere. Ben, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's time for news. Are you ready for the important first news article?
Yep, let's do it.
So what we're gonna do for Urbex News is, everyone, we're gonna go through some news articles and express our views on them. So our first article is this, which makes a very shocking find. But let's just have a look. So as you can see here, inside Erie abandoned department store, left to rot after closing forever. The team visited a once busting Demnem store in December to find there was still some traces of it from its glory days, which makes it very interesting, doesn't it, Ben, as a content creator, as such as me as well, that you can go to a place and still find traces of how its former life was, and I think that's great because you can find treasure along the way and also document how it is now. So
Exactly.
that's fantastic. So a group of urban explorers have filmed their video inside an iconic British department store, which now lays empty and abandoned. The team visited the once bustling Debenham store in December, with the store still showing traces of former state. The last customers have since gone, and the retail chain started closing its high street stores in 2020, though it's not clear which particular brand they got into. In the vacant cafe, the teapots are nearly lined up, as we can see there. Look at that image there, Ben. What does that remind you of?
Oh, that's cool.
It really is
Um,
nice.
I I can see his mannequin's arms by the looks of it, and the torso like something out of a horror film.
Yeah, it looks fascinating. It
Yeah.
was once a busy store to visit, and I've had lots of memories as a child being blown away by the sheer size of the buildings. The cafe will still set up as if they were just closed for the day. I like that. I really
Mm,
like the photographs there. The explorers said the whole experience was strange but amazing. Thing is, with explorers, exploration, should we say, it's going to be a very rare occasion where you can just walk into a building and it's like that you own that building. It's not going to feel the same as if it's you walked around that building and it's abandoned. It's almost as if it's still trading, but it's a
mm,
different dynamic.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's very, 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 very rare that does happen. It really is very rare.
Yeah. I've never got to explore anything like an old department store or anything like that, but it'd be fascinating to do, and especially if it's one from like I remember from my childhood. You know, just going there and just being reminded of all the all the memories.
And if you wanted to watch this video, everyone that's reading this news article or watch this live and on replay, do type in YouTube Lost Adventures, as you will get to see the exploration in full. To be honest, though, I mean, I do find this explore fascinating because not just by the photographs, but just how much history is behind it. Old school posters and rottling seats can be seen off the display at the Danilo building, which has been left to decay in Hickley, Leicester. Photos giving a glimpse of how it may be like in its heyday following its launch in 1937. That is a
Wow.
long time.
Yeah.
Urban explorers scouting out derelict man-made ruins have been warned by police not to trespass on the site or risk serious injury and prosecution. This is where urban explorers tend to be controversial in that regard, because technically it's not a criminal thing for trespass. It only
Mm,
becomes criminal if you've been asked to leave by the landowner. So that's where the law is a little bit on sticky service,
right.
because trespass is not declared criminal in the criminal court.
Okay.
But I suppose you just got to look after the property you're in. It's all about respecting where you're at and knowing someone owns that land. So it's just about
Yeah.
respecting it as such.
Yeah. I think we
You
spoke
can
about something like
take
that
it one
before.
step further, but just be respectful because someone does own that property.
Mm, I agree. I
But
think we had
obviously
a conversation.
that is up to personal choice as well. It's not encouraged as such, but it's just up to if you want to go further into it, just be respectful and mindful. Is just the tip I would advise there.
And don't
But
take anything at all.
yeah,
If you do visit a place, please, like, be respectful. Don't take anything. You know, just that's. I think we spoke
take
about this before.
photographs. As the
Yeah,
saying goes in urban exploration, take photographs and leave nothing but footprints.
exactly.
That's the golden rule when it comes to urban exploring. But yeah, we're going to read this article now, and this is another fascinating one, and it's called Urban Explorer Visits Deserted British Airways near London Heathrow. Urban Explorer Luke B, which is LS Urban Exploration, do check the channel out, was able to sneak into the old British Airways training facility at Crane Bank next to London Heathrow. For 60 years, the facility was used to train crews. Training was moved out of the facility to do a new structure several years ago, and the discovery of asbestos meant that it was considered too costly to redevelop. Look at
Oh,
that lovely photograph there, as you can
that
see.
is pretty
That is,
cool. That is.
that is amazing.
Just imagine how many pilots and crew members have come out of that place.
Yeah, look there. It is one of the fascinating finds. It really is. The building was constructed of the original office block at the site of the 50s, while everything else was added from the 60 years of use. British Airways operated a training facility at Crane Bank beside London Heathrow Airport for many years. Students would be taught the insides and the outs of air life across the whole campus, though theory, teaching, and practical methods using emotional stimulator equipment and converted Boeing planes with dummies. Training was moved out of the facility to a new structure several years ago, and discovery as best of me was because it's too costly to develop. But yeah, this really is fantastic history there. I mean, interceptions. It really is a lot about it that meets the eye. As you can see from looking at these lovely photographs.
Mm. Oh wow! Is that the old simulator
I
kind of
believe
thing?
so, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That is.
That is amazing. That's amazing. As you can see there, loads of photos. And the seats there, that is
Oh,
amazing. It's
again,
amazing.
that would be good as well to do, not just an explore, but I reckon maybe check it out as an investigation as well. Maybe just for the fact that, you know, if that was someone's job and they might have memories there, that's where they say that spirits will tend to go back. So you could make an explore and an investigation out of that, because I reckon that would hold a lot of history. Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, these finds though, Ben, are you fascinated by these findings? Are you really
I love it.
astonished by it?
I love it. I love them. I love it, like reading articles or
It's amazing. Really is phenomenal. It says, with a little help from my friends, we were told where the planes were. So, this is some really good hardcore history here. Really
it
is.
is.
Uh, the way this article is worded, it makes it sound in detail. It really does. It's
Yeah.
absolutely mind blowing in a sense. It really is. Well, I just couldn't put it into words, Ben. Could you really by looking at this as well?
It's just,
You
it's
just
just,
you just can't think about any other describing word than
it's pretty
it's a
awesome.
fantastic find.
To
It
be
is
fair, I wouldn't
amazing.
mind checking that out.
Yeah,
That
I
would be
mean,
really good.
that's the thing though. When you join the urban exploration community, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything is possible, and you can find almost anything as well. That's where you think, if you think, one time or 1 month, you think, I've been to all these places and there's nothing else to find. There is loads of places out there. The top tip that I would also recommend is do really, really thorough research. And if you do it that often, you will be mind blown about how many places you can visit. I mean, yes, you're not going to get a jackpot every time, but is that effort required to, drive around the area and see what pops up? Because that's what it's about. It's about driving around, taking a look at the area you're in, and finding these places. I mean, that is how urban exploration is. You're not going to find a place every time you go out. So please do that, bear in mind. It just takes time, patience, and a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
It really does.
It does. Yeah.
But the results is astonishing. But yeah, we're just going to take a look at this last photograph now then, and we're going to go for a last minute break. And then when we return, we're going to be doing some urban exploration shout outs, so that'll be interesting as well. So yeah, I was going to conclude now with this last final article. So Adam Corkill has uncovered most of the hidden gems in Somerset as an urban explorer. Somerset has always had some true hidden gems, with only ever had been able to explore property. Some of the old and forgotten buildings hidden in the depths of the country had really been fully explored since they went out of use and have fallen into varying states of disrepair. However, those are out, and to bring these places into their own way, Adam Corker, as an urban explorer, has made it his mission to explore these forgotten, often depliterated buildings around the West Country. That's amazing, that, because you can even see one of these photographed here. So look at that, Lost Property Devon. So
I can't really see. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Oh, wow.
do follow the article there. It's amazing.
It's a bit small for me,
I
but
would
I
never
can't.
do it for the wrong reasons, to steal a rand light or anything like that. We want to make people happy. The life of an urban explorer is not without risk. Adam
Yeah.
researches the place he goes in when he can prior to exploring them, but admits that it's not always possible. Often, especially when the place is out of a little of its way, he has to just go carefully and trust his instincts to spot potential risks. We
Yeah.
never want to call emergency services. It puts more people on them, and we don't want to cause that trouble. If anyone's been in a place before, you can read what they come across, but you can't always. So that is amazing as well, isn't it, Ben? It's amazing.
It is. I mean, I've never been to Somerset, but
Some of the photographs I can't really show on the live program. But yeah, if you do have Instagram and everyone's watching this, you know what to do. Go give the owner of this masterpiece a follow to check out any more of his photographs. As we can see here, Lost Property Devon. So do give that a follow, everyone. But yeah, that brings an end to the news side of things on this show. We're now going to go for a quick and last break on this program. And when we return, we're going to give some channels a subscribe. Are you looking forward to that, Chasing Spirits?
yep, absolutely. Let's do it.
So just don't go anywhere, viewers. We'll be right back right after this.
Yep, let's do this.
And, well, to finish off, everyone, the long-awaited supporting the community. And what that means is we're going to give channels our support tonight. Now, before we do show the channels of highlight, I do want to put out there that this is not excluding all content creators, as everyone that does urban exploration, or any content that they enjoy doing. You are also amazing as well. So I do not want to think that this is singling out single content creators, as it is not. It is just the top highlights that we're going to be showing support today. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to the channels I've already shouted out prior to this, you can also check it out on my website underneath the Urbex page or something like that, and then they'll give you direct links to subscribe to those channels. I recommend doing that as well, as those are very good highlights, and they do get updated daily, I must stress. So, the long-awaited supporting the community is now coming on the screen. So, Ben, are you looking forward to this?
Yep, I am.
Let's see if we can do it. So as you can see here, the first one is Urban DK UK, and the channel looks like this. So do hit that subscriber button and do go watch his content, as they are very inspiring. As you can see there, Mansion Explore Security, Nighttime Explore. So they are fantastic. They are fantastic quality videos, and do check them out. The next channel we're going to be subscribing to tonight is UK Urbex Art. Now, this is quite an interesting channel because they're showing urban exploration, but they're showing it in art, and I think that's fantastic as well. So do go over and subscribe. I'm not sure when the next video is due because they haven't been active in a year, but always subscribe because you never know. You just never know when that next video will hit. So do subscribe and show the support. And the last shout out tonight is Kent History. Now, Kent History is another channel with 44 subscribers, but with my now subscriber 45. And as you can see there, the last video there, which is Ramsgate 6 months ago, Urbex in the tunnel, that makes a very interesting watch as well. As you can see there, World War II in Dover. We've got Rasputin as well. So yeah, there's loads and content. So do watch and subscribe to Kent History. But yeah, that's going to be it now for the program itself. Ben, have you enjoyed being on Urbex Talk? Have you enjoyed these shows? Have you enjoyed it entirely?
I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. Thank you for having me on again.
Are you looking for the next episode? Are you waiting to be the next episode or the next contestant for these episodes continuing?
I'm safe. You'll have me.
Well, as long as you enjoy these shows, Chasing Spirits, it's all about coming on a show that you fit in, and that's what counts most. But all I was left to say is, though, Chasing Spirits, thanks for coming on Urbex Talk, and I hope everyone has watched it from start to finish, enjoyed the show as well. Do follow us on social media. Do subscribe Chasing Spirits and subscribe to this channel because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's upcoming, so do subscribe. But Ben, I hope you can have a nice week upcoming. I'll follow on social media and I will follow your continuing journey. But apart from that, everyone stay safe and thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.